Yo, what is up, MotoBros and girls? This is my wife's brand new 2024 Yamaha R3. She is a freaking beaut. Go ahead and throw in some B-roll for you guys. Let us know what you think. Yeah. Alright guys, sorry, I was just getting a feel. So this is my wife's 2024 Yamaha R3. Dude, I thought this bike would be just whatever, but oh my god, this bike is so smooth. It sounds really good for a 300, for a stock 300. Oh man, I'm super impressed with this bike. It's super smooth. Sounds really good. I hope you guys are excited. For this, I'm so happy for her, man. This is her little dream bike, and I tried to get her to ride it, but I get it, like it's kind of far away, the dealer, and you know, this is obviously a whole different machine from the Benelli. So we could have just transported it in the truck, which I thought we would, but she actually made a good point. She wanted me to kind of feel the bike out and just see how it is, so I can kind of talk to her and tell her what it's like. And honestly, if you're a new rider and you're kind of like looking for a 300, I'm just gonna say, like, this bike is phenomenal. And you know, I'm sure other 300s are as well, but I can't speak on those because I haven't ridden them. But this bike, it's such a nice feel. It's got good amount of power, especially for like a newer rider. It's just really an awesome bike. I did not think I would really care for it, you know, because you know, I ride an MT-09, but this is actually fun. Like, this bike is really cool. It's got good power. It's super comfortable. You know, for it being like a sport bike-ish, you know, like at least style, it's really comfortable. The seating position is, you know, awesome, especially for a Yamaha. Yamahas typically have a really aggressive riding position, but you know, and again, I get it, it's a 300, it's, you know, not an R6 or whatever, but yeah, I mean, she's gonna be in love, man. This bike has obviously way more power than the Benelli, so she's gonna be able to keep up and have fun, and you know, be able to go on the freeway and all of that stuff. So I'm so happy for her. This is incredible. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I know she is. I know I am. Like, she's been eyeballing this bike for such a long time, and I know she's ecstatic, and I want to thank her for letting me ride it. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I got to test it out for her and kind of see what it's like. I mean, I don't know, I'm really weird. I just feel like that's like such a big thing, you know, when you first get something, you know, driving it, or in this case riding it for the first time. It's a it's a special moment, I feel like, for the owner, you know. But you know, I'm super glad that, you know, she let me, but you know, there's still a part of me that wishes, you know, she had that first ride. But I get it, I get where she's coming from, and I get, you know, she wants me to kind of fill it out for her. So thank you, babe, I love you. And oh my god, was that a giant raccoon? I don't know if you guys seen that in camera, but my goodness, that was a hefty boy. Not something you think you would see on the freeway. But yeah, man, so far super impressed. I think she's gonna love it. I think she's gonna enjoy it. I think it's perfect for her. You know, she's obviously capable. You know, she's ridden other things, which at this point during this video, I don't know if you guys seen it or not, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, but I'm sure you will. But wow, awesome. This is such a surreal moment, and I'm so happy for her. And yeah, thank you guys for, you know, watching the videos. Leave a comment for her down below, something nice, congratulate her, whatever. You know, she's new to all of this. She's new to riding, she's new to YouTube, she's new to everything. So, you know, for the riders and, you know, out there, the subscribers, you know, show her the true welcome that she deserves in this community. Because, you know, for anybody, you know, especially a female, becoming a rider is a very scary thing. You know, it's not like driving a car. It's not like learning how to drive a car. You know, it's huge. It's a big difference, you know. And she went from like never riding any sort of dirt bike or anything to just jumping on a bike. And, you know, for the videos that you guys have seen, you know, I didn't go through the whole learning process. I didn't think any of you would be interested in seeing all that. So, you know, I just kind of posted the videos of us riding or exciting stuff. So she went through all the proper training, and yes, she's still learning. Guys, if I left this in here, I'm not lane splitting because my wife's behind me in the truck, so I'm just kind of staying with her. Just so you guys know, if I leave this in. It really pains me though. It pains me so much not to lane split. Especially since I have plans at, you know, 5 o'clock. And I don't know, this time is wrong, but it's probably like 4 or something already. So, yeah. But, whatever. I bet I look so stupid on this bike. I mean, mostly because it's just so small and I'm so freaking big. It's sick too because we both have teal wheels. So it's just hers is white and mine's Nardo, but I really love the white. The white's super clean and it's metallic too. I'll have to try and see if I can capture that for you guys, but oh, I'm so happy for her, man. Like, she was just always so discouraged to ride because, you know, the Benelli was just so slow and she'd have such a hard time like keeping up. And you know, there's stuff we want to do on the freeway, and the Benelli, you know, it's just not designed for any of that. But I'm super stoked for her, man. I think I'm more excited than she is, weirdly enough, but there's just nothing better than being able to like share a passion with your partner, you know, and find ways to always bring you closer together. And you know, I really love that. This is, you know, when you guys don't know my wife, you know, that's it's to me this is so insane because I know my wife. You know, you guys don't know my wife. My wife, she's not into, you know, all like a lot of things. Like she's not a tomboy in any sense of the word or anything like that, which I'm not saying, you know, other girl riders are, but like, you know, she's never ridden a dirt bike or like anything like that before. I don't even think she ever had any interest to do anything like that. She's not big on like speed, which is another reason why this thing's perfect for her, because it goes fast enough, more, you know, just what, you know, she'll need. Which is why I love, because we thought about going for like, you know, I had mentioned maybe like an MT-07 or like an R7, you know, something like that, just so that it's future proof. I mean, we didn't have the Benelli for very long, and that, you know, so it was just something like that. But you know, the more I thought about it, the more that we talked, I was like, well, I get it, because like, she's not really in it for the speed, you know. She just wants to be able to cruise on 2 wheels and have fun, but have enough speed to be able to keep up and, you know, do things and stuff like that. So I think we picked the perfect bike for her. I was a little worried about like the stance, you know, sport bike stance or whatever. That's why I thought about like an MT-03, MT-07. But actually, I think this is perfect. I'm a big dude on this little bike, and like, I feel okay. Versus like the R6, you know, that thing, I was just kissing the tank the whole time, you know. But this is, I don't know, I think this is so, I can't wait for her to ride it. I can't. I want her to ride it right freaking now. I really want to, you know, hear her reactions when she first rides it too. Best believe I'm strapping the camera to her. I was very shocked the first like little bit that I was riding it. I know it's a brand new bike and all that, but just the smoothness, the way it shifts, just everything about it, I can already tell it's going to be a super easy bike for her to ride and get used to. So, you know, and we lost a lot on the Benelli. You know, we really kind of screwed ourselves on that, but I still don't regret, you know, starting there. I'm sure she could have, actually I know she could have started on an R3, but with her having zero experience on any 2-wheel vehicle at all, to me, I didn't want to risk it. You know, last thing I want is for her to lay down, and she never has. So yeah, we lost a lot of money on that whole ordeal, but you know, to me, the safety and you know, her learning on something like that, it's well worth the money to me. Safety, there is no price on safety. So, and I feel like now she'll be so confident to jump on. She's still nervous because she's afraid, you know, she might, you know, drop it or something, and it's so pretty and beautiful. But you know, us bikers always say it's not if, it's when. You know, I praise God every day that, you know, I still haven't laid my bike down or anything, and I'll continue to pray that she never does either. And all my fellow riders out there as well. And try and keep you guys all in my prayers, because I've seen a lot of people go down, and it's sad. And that's always like a hard thing for me too. You know, I want to share this passion, but at the same time, I don't want to put her in any danger either. So, you know, we take all the precautions that we can, and you know, she learned that, you know, closed course for a very long time before she ever took it to the streets. And when we did take it to the streets, it was, you know, it was very safe. There's not really other traffic or anything like that. So, yeah, she's got more than enough power to zip around. I'm getting 50 mpgs right now, man. I need to go down to a dang R3. I get probably like 25. But I also ride like a friggin' maniac too. Oh man, I'm so stoked. This bike's gonna be so perfect for her. She nimble too. Alright, so the first official freeway run was excellent. Went really smooth. Got plenty of get up and go to get around people, and you know, not impede traffic or anything. So far so good. Wish I could split this, but, and I love, because I had never seen the dash on these and never really looked it up. But I love that this has all the bells and whistles as far as like visual features, or whatever. She has a clock, which is, you know, whatever. Yeah. She's got the big ones, which is the gear indicator and the fuel gauge. Those are huge. I'm so glad that this bike has these. because that was another big issue with her too, is, and well, really anybody, I mean, unless you're counting or keeping track. I mean, I can go by sound and stuff a lot, but is knowing what gear you're in. You know, that's, gear indicators are a freaking savior, man. I love gear indicators, and it's perfect for her. So she'll be able to know exactly what gear she's in, know how much fuel she has, which the Benelli had a fuel gauge, but it didn't have a gear indicator. So, and this, I don't know, is this like my 1, 2, 3? No, I think this is like a more realistic fuel gauge, because on my bike, the MT-09, I absolutely hate the fuel gauge on that thing, and so does everyone that's ever owned one, because you have one giant bar, which is from full to half, and then you have like 2 little bars after that. But basically, once it looks the whole time like you got a full tank, and then when it hits that 1 bar, you're like, okay, so we got half a tank. No, you don't. You definitely don't. So I try to always fill up after, you know, that 1 big bar, because after that you're just praying at that point, because you have no idea what you got. So I love that this is just like a normal freaking fuel gauge. Well, I don't know, we'll see, but it looks like it. So, but yeah, first freeway pull, El Perfecto, and we're gonna hit some more streets and see what that's like. And oh my sweet baby Jesus. Anyways, it's time to hit the streets, dodge the potholes. This blinker is a little weird. I don't know if she's gonna like that. Not that it's bad, it's just like, I don't know, when you go to try and hit it, it's, I don't know how to explain it. Sorry. And maybe it's just position too. I'm not used to being like this. So far, it's freaking amazing. Good power, comfortable, fun, smooth, super smooth. I think I'm just rambling at this point. I'm sorry, guys. Can even start off in second. So this bike has ABS, but I don't think it has any other features like slip control, traction control. I don't think it has any of that, which kind of wish it did, but you know, for the price point, it's understandable. But so far, she's nice. I love it. It's cool. I always thought, I was like, man, if she ever got like her bike, you know, she's always like, oh yeah, you know, you ride it, this and that. I'm like, hell no, I ain't ride no R3. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but you know, when you ride an MT-02 and MT-09 all the time, the thought of getting on an R3 is like, you know. But this bike, hell yeah, I would ride this bike. It's fun. It's got more than enough pep. Does amazing on gas, obviously. She can ride forever on this bad boy. Solid bike. I just hope she's as happy with it as I am, and I highly doubt she won't be. But anyways, we're coming to a close. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll have to get some gnarly B-roll, and I'm sure I threw some in. We're kind of rushing today because, like I said, we got plans at 5, and I have no idea what time it is because this clock is wrong. But yeah, we'll definitely get all that stuff squared away for you. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please let me know what you think. Give her sweet congratulation comments, hugs and kisses, all that good stuff. Congratulate her, be nice in the comments, don't be a corn dog. No reason for that. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.